Yeah, I've just been listening to Mephisto all day long. This is a vlog. It's the first day of my mountain training, and mountain training means like it's a coin term that I got from Oridays. Hopefully I can like link his YouTube channel here or something. But anyway, basically it's when one goes to the mountain to train. So there's no internet, there's no technology or whatever. But in this case, well, it's just a metaphor. So, well, not in a way anyway. So basically I challenged myself to not have internet for the entire day and see how it goes. And I'm going to do this for a month. So yeah, this should last until like June 7th, I guess. But in any case, first day, had a lot of trouble. Also, I should introduce myself. I go by DeathToBoredom, and you can also use DTB. Yeah, and there's also death, I guess, if you want to go that route. But yeah, mountain training, right? So reason I'm doing this is because, well, you know, can't get off the internet, can't stop procrastinating, and yeah, I always find myself browsing or getting distracted, you know, all that stuff, fun stuff, very relatable. Like there's always, you know, I have ADHD, so it's very easy to get distracted. Like even while I don't have internet, I'm just like, I keep going back to the browser and thinking to myself, oh wait, oh, I don't have internet. Oh man, I was just about to browse. I was just about to like look at stuff, go on Twitter, go on Reddit or something. And that's what I was gonna do. I was like, but as long as I don't have internet, I can't do that, right? Yeah, I just unplug the Ethernet wire, man. Just like that, 1, 2, 3. But you know, going through the entire day, it's like you have a lot to think about, or I have a lot to think about anyway. It's like first time doing it, and it's already like there's already an epiphany or some kind of enlightenment or whatever. It's like one of those enlightenments was the whole trying to use the browser and not get any results. Sorry. In any case, though, there'll be a lot for me to do during the month, but for now, I just focus on drawing, and there's a lot of drawing to be done, and I shouldn't like. Well, let's just okay. I'll be honest. It's like how I spent my day was listening to Mephisto all day. I did groceries. I did some chores, some cleaning here and there. I drew. I slept for like an hour or two. Went and took a nap, and then I was suffocating of air. Like my mouth was getting all dried up and stuff like that. I mean throat, like my entire mouth down to the throat was all dried up from the heat or whatever. Need the air to flow, you know, like window. Gotta open the window because yeah, if I don't open the window, then I'm suffocating, I guess. If it's like hot inside, that is. But that's just how it is. But yeah, get tired, but whatever. That's every day. Even when I did like just browse the internet, I still took a nap in the daytime or whatever. We're close to evening. In any case, though, yeah, there's a little bit of drawing that I did, and this is reminiscent to aquamarine from a Oshinoko. There you go. The show that's really popular this season, and it's doing really well. This one though, this is just an angry face that I decided to randomly make and work with. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, by the way. It just ended up like this. Some kind of bulky guy that reminds me of a shark, really. A bulky shark guy. Anyway, I mean, it's not all bad, though. I do like some of the results, anyway. Especially like the teeth. Those teeth are gnarly. Anyway. But yeah. Sketching is fun. I would show more, but the rest is NSFW. Yeah, just gonna put that disclaimer out there right now. I really love drawing NSFW. When I do get into it anyway, it's like I don't get into it all the time, but when I do, yeah, it's like that kind of thing, you know. When I do, I'm like on overdrive or something because just really fun when you do it sometimes. So don't do it all the time, but if I do it sometimes, then it's like it's really fun because like you don't get to do it often, kind of thing. That kind of thing, you know? You just don't get to do it often. In any case, there's a lot of things that I want to work on during my month that I'll be mountain training, so I won't have a lack of things to do anyway, for sure. Honestly, I've always had way too much to do when I was procrastinating. Like, I was just like, never really had time for anything. Or like, I would only put like an hour or two into it anyway, or something like that. I don't know. 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. But yeah, lack of internet really does open your eyes. I'd say that people should do it, at least for a day or two. I still like had to use the internet for doing like dailies. Also had to watch anime with a friend in the morning. And yeah, my daily routine, huh? Yeah, we all have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know? That's something. For me, I just have tea for my breakfast, and then for lunch I have a sandwich, and then for dinner I had a pizza anyway. Man, there's really not much I'm eating, huh? I'm not eating much. Also, yogurt for dessert. Also, I guess I should mention that I also brush my teeth after every meal. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm that hygienic, though I was forced to be more like, because my gums were like chronically diseased or whatever, always bleeding. I have a chronic bleeding problem, but you know, it's getting better over time. Uh, I think I'm seeing that I'll be getting rid of that chronic bleeding. That missing piece that I needed was probably the mouthwash. I just used it like a day yesterday, and yeah, really just yesterday. Okay, maybe today too. I think in the morning. Anyway, though, I shouldn't take too long with this vlog, should I? But yeah. Mostly was drawing NSFW today, but over the course of the month, well, yeah, let's just say I'm just gonna do what do you call it? Drawing. But yeah, that's the first day. See, what else did I have written here anyway? I did talk about how I. Oh, right. So Oridays. So it's a YouTuber that makes tutorials on how he draws. He's a really good illustrator, and he does a really good job of explaining things and his experience and his journey and all that. Yeah, he told me about his journey. He told his audience about his journey, and he said that there was a point in time where he didn't post anything on Twitter because he was doing mountain training for like 2 months, and his next drawing got a lot of likes. I think it was like 20K. Yeah, after that 2 month training alone. And that was compared to his other work, which only got like 2,000 likes or something before the mountain training. So yeah, that's really inspirational, you know? And I wasn't like thinking of doing it really, or maybe in the back of my mind I was thinking of doing it, but whatever. The the real the real kicker, like the real uh catalyst. Well, actually, no, that is the catalyst, but like what set it off, I guess. Okay, so 40 days, this video would be the catalyst, and then what, finally pushes it all the way through is I was talking to some Discord friends, artist friends, and you know, I ended up talking about how improvement is like and how consistency is very important. And I was like, oh yeah, consistency is so important, but I don't have that. And I know I could get it if I like did some mountain training, like just turn off the internet for like a month or something, and like I could gain some consistency in doing work because I'm really yeah, I'm just not consistent at all anyway. So yeah, I would have like a few streams here and there. Maybe I'll post a video here and there, but I was never consistent with it. And I never really finished anything as well. So in the month, I am hoping that I make a lot of improvements anyway, at the very least. I know that I will, but how much improvement is the real question, right? It takes a lot of courage to do this kind of thing as someone who loves to procrastinate, but not really love. Actually, I'm a prisoner to it, really. But yeah, a slave. Anyway, but yeah, Oridays, that last video of his was really, really inspiring and really touched me. Uh, so yeah, let's see. Da, 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 da. I had to do a. Yes, yes. So I have to talk about how I got to this point in the first place. Okay. So yeah, before, I mean, it takes a lot to change on your own. Like, it's not something you can really do by yourself, or for a lot of people anyway. I know for me anyway. It takes a lot of time if you have to do it by yourself. Okay, that's the key word. If you have to do it by yourself, you would. I would recommend, if you cannot uh, get get yourself going, get yourself out there doing things, and you're always stuck in a slump and stuck in a rut, then I would recommend trying to look for somebody to help you, even if you have to pay money. Life coach, artists. If you're like an artist and you go to artist class, man, like I that's like $5,000 down the drain though. But you can't do it yourself, right? Even if you tried, or like when you did try. Oh, when I did try, it didn't really work out. So it's like it's either spend $5,000 for an art course or whatever, or spend like 10 years of your life not really making much progress, basically. Yep, that's how it is. Because I'm not a master of myself, so I cannot move forward as easily as some people. It took a lot of courage for me to come out of my shell, and it took a lot of work even afterwards to like get anywhere with my thoughts. So a lot of thinking had to be done, but a lot of procrastination was in between as well. I'd say about 60 to 70% of the time was procrastination. So you don't get much progress out of that. And I want to level up once again. I want to upgrade. I want more. I want to be better. I want to make fast progress. I want to be someone. I want to be someone that can that's reliable, that's trustworthy, that can do things and be inspiring, be charismatic, be helpful. And I can do that once I get my feet off the ground, once I can get something going and see where life takes me. But I definitely plan to be an influencer, basically, of some kind. Honestly, at this point, I have to be. That's how I feel anyway. So that is my reasoning behind my mountain training. And again, it took a really long time to get to the point where I could have enough courage to do this in the first place. It's not easy at all, this kind of thing. You could think of me as one of those that for the longest time, let's see, like think of me as one of those really meek people that cannot talk to people, cannot like think straight, cannot always let their emotions get to them. Okay, very weak. Not doesn't really do much. Like usually throughout the day is mostly doing nothing. Okay. What else? Just if you go to the R anime in real life subreddit and you check the comments of each post, I was like those people. Okay. I think that's a really good summary. I think that's a really good way to put it, actually. And I was like a lot of those people, whether it's the really sad ones or the ones that are getting like pissed off or whatever. Like a lot of those negative people anyway. I was like them anyway. But it comes to a point where you eventually hate yourself enough that you have to change, right? It's like, when is enough, right? And that's how it was for me anyway, and that's how it still is for me, really. So here's to a new future. Kanpai. Yeah, I want to like use more Japanese too. It would be nice. But whenever I do these kinds of talks and vlogs and stuff, I just like I always want to let out my emotions and first or whatever. That always comes to priority. Then afterwards, I can like joke around or do something fun or say something really like out of place or stupid or something, like just be, out there and it's fun. It's fun. Anyway, so that's been the first day. How long has this video been? I can't tell. Oh, there's my mouse. Okay, so 20 minutes. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, then. So, I mean, I can show the drawing anyway because I did cover it up. Let me just switch to it. Since I told you that I do NSFW anyway. So yeah, I took out everything that was NSFW about it. And yeah, this is what the oh, I have to do it like this. Okay, there you go. There you go. So that's the well, I mean, it took more than that, but this is the rough, and then this is the progress into the the better drawing or whatever anyway. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. NSFW, huh? Like I won't be able to show much of that, so every vlog you'll get like a hint of them, and when I do finish it, I will post it on my hentai account. Yeah, so I have two accounts. One is for normal artworks and just me really, and then I have another one, a second one just for hentai, because it's important for me to separate my works, to separate my audience, because in the end, hentai should be in its own category, away from public viewing. There's a reason for that, you know, like kids good on the internet or whatever. It's like they don't want to see it, and we should respect that, basically. But otherwise, if it was like all adults, if I knew it was an all adult site or whatever, then I'd just post whatever I want on the same account. But in this case, I have to be careful about who sees what. Like to the point where that normal account, like I make sure that the artists that I follow don't like NSFW stuff. If they do, then they end up on the hentai account. In any case, though, maybe one of these vlogs I can like show my process of drawing while I'm talking, because I mean I've got 30 days, and I'm not always gonna have all this kind of things to talk about, but basically how it's gonna work is I'm just gonna be summarizing my day, and these videos are gonna get a lot shorter in the coming days for sure. So this will be the first and only over 20-minute video, I'm guessing anyway. It just depends on how much I have to talk about. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and see you tomorrow. So 30 days of videos, vlogs. Bye.